Okay, welcome to another edition of International Soccer Break. This is the ONSIDE OFFSIDE show. For viewers out there, the way this particular show works is we pick a topic from the world of soccer and football, and we debate it with my illustrious colleagues, Rahi and Roy today. My name, of course, is Sahil. I'm your host. If this sounds like something that is interesting to you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of a new video. All right, boys, shall we get into it?
Let's get into it, my friend. Let us get into it.
What are we talking about today? What is the ONSIDE topic of the day? Roycito's giving it away a little bit there.
What are you wearing, Roy? What are you wearing there?
He's wearing retro teeth, man.
Well, look at the back, please.
Oh,
it is retro. Okay.
Look it is retro that. Boom. Here it is.
So, spicy meatball, my friends.
So, for those who are unaware, this week after international break, Scaloni, the Argentina coach, Lionel Scaloni, who led them to
World Cup winning coach, by the way.
World Cup winning, yes, has alluded to the fact that he may not continue. And now, as of earlier this week, there are rumors, Roycito, there are rumors that not Barcelona, the other team, Real Madrid, is interested in Lionel Scaloni. So, my question to both of you is, onside or offside, Messi and Argentina are doomed without Scaloni. First, before we get there, give me your quick initial reactions about the headline.
A betrayal. A betrayal to the other Leo, Mr. Messi himself. How could you go to Real Madrid? How could you do it? Rough, man. How could you do it? You owe it. You owe it to Dios himself, the Son of God. You didn't consult the Son of God before making this decision?
Well, he hasn't actually gone. But Roy, do you have a problem with him even talking to Real Madrid?
He hasn't gone, but he's stated already that he is thinking of leaving. I think he leaves. I think the fact that he's talking to Real Madrid means there's some serious interest. If not, he wouldn't have said he's thinking of leaving. It would have just been a fun conversation, but in the back of his mind, he would remind himself that he has the greatest job in the world. Albiceleste. There's no greater job in the world.
But he's won it. He's already done it. He's already done it.
I don't think it's a matter of I've achieved everything, I must move on. I think it's a matter of he's scared. He's scared about his reputation. He knows how the Argentine fan base is. They will turn on you in a second. And it's not like American media, not like United States media where it's, oh no, Berhalter lost. Oh, better luck next time. No, they will destroy you. You will be a villain in that country. You will be hated and despised. So he wants to leave on a high, being a hero, going down in the history books as the greatest coach in the history of Argentina. And I think it's a smart move for him.
Yeah, it's like being friends with you, man. Can turn on a dime. You know, you just got to get out while the getting's good. And now is the time to do it. I mean, World Cup winners, and now beating Brazil in the Maracanã. Like, how could you get any better than that? How could you go out on a higher note than that? Roy, that is the ultimate.
You can't do it.
It's arguable. It's not more important than winning the World Cup, but it's pretty damn important to win in Brazil.
Yep. And the Copa America right before the World Cup. Right before. Keep in mind, they lost 2 years in a row to bitter rivals Chile. The most embarrassing thing you could do as the Argentinian national team is to lose against your rivals, and they did it twice.
Yeah.
In the final. Unbelievable. Scaloni changed that. Scaloni went, won the tournament, won the freaking World Cup, beat Brazil away. Are you kidding me? The things this man has achieved, he is an icon. He is a legend. He's a god.
Where is he for you? Leo versus Messi, Scaloni. Like it's 1 and 2, or you put Dibu up there. I mean, who's it's 1, 2, 3 in your mind, Roy?
Oh, it's Messi, Scaloni, and then Dibu.
Okay.
Yep. Because Scaloni goes beyond the World Cup. That's why.
Okay.
That's why he edges Dibu.
I feel like El Diego should get a place somewhere in there, right? But
no, Diego we're talking different. We're talking the recent generation.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, boys. All right. So onside or offside, if Scaloni does leave, are Messi and Argentina the number one team in the world who are going to face off in the Copa America to try to repeat? Actually, technically, he's never won this edition of the Copa America. The Centenario is one that or whatever they call it, the joint version, he lost to Chile. So he has never won this tournament. Are they doomed without Scaloni?
You go first, Ra. You go first.
Okay. I would say they are not doomed. In fact, they are blessed. Scaloni is saving Argentina by leaving at just the right time. I'm going to take you on a history lesson, boys. To think about all the successful managers that won World Cups and what they did next. 2006, Marcello Lippi with Italy. When did he come back for Italy? 2010, coached them again. Roy, where did Italy finish in that World Cup?
2010.
This is going to take too long. I feel like you have no idea.
They finished.
Last in their group. That's
right. That's right.
In their group.
Their worst
2010.
ever. Yeah.
Vicente Del Bosque, World Cup winning manager. He came back 2014 for the following World Cup. How did Spain do?
I think it was the same, right? Didn't make it out of the group.
Yeah. That's correct. Ask Robin Van Persie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can keep going, my friend. We have Joachim Löw. What did he do in 2018 after winning the World Cup?
Great decline.
Out at the group stage.
Yes, sir. I can keep going, man. 2002, Scolari came back and coached Brazil in 2014. How did they do in that World Cup, Roy? 2014. They played Germany. It was a close game, I feel like, at home.
It was not.
It was not. It was not a close
game. It was 7-1, my friends.
7-1.
7-1. This is good for Argentina. This is the correct move. The timing is right. You need a fresh face. Things tend to go sour pretty quickly after success. You need a manager who has the challenge fresh in his mind. They are not doomed. They are blessed, Roy.
So you're offside.
Wow.
Completely offside.
Okay, Roycito.
Well prepared, my friend. Very well done. I am going to disagree with my friend Rocky here. I think he is underestimating the complexity of the Argentine national team, of their bitter, painful, excruciating past without Scaloni, even recent past. Keep in mind, look at 2010 under Maradona. Almost failed to qualify to that World Cup, and then got wrecked by Germany. So that was 2010. What happened after that? 2018, we were almost not in Russia. Almost didn't make it, and we might as well not have gone, because that was embarrassing, man. Well, we lose 3-0 to Croatia, tied Iceland, lost to France 4-3. It was an embarrassing World Cup. It was an embarrassing lead up to the World Cup. And it's not just about on the field performance. It's off the field. Messi retiring after the Copa America loss. Second loss in a row to Chile. Retiring. That's not just a player saying, oh, man, we can't win. I'm going to hang up the boots, let someone else come up. That is from intense hatred and pressure and just the disdain he would get from Argentinians. He was seen as a foreigner. People saw him as Spanish, not Argentinian. And that's because the team wasn't winning. So this is a team that there's a different kind of pressure that I feel other teams throughout the world don't have to feel. And there's a balance that must be found because the players are exceptional. They're exceptional players, but no one has been able to find that balance except for Mr. Scaloni, who, fun fact, was the interim manager after Sampaoli left. So he wasn't even first choice. He was a guy that was a backup to a coach that didn't do very well, but he found a balance. He not only saved Argentina, he saved Lionel Messi. He is Lionel Messi's savior, and Lionel Messi owes him the entire second half of his career with Argentina.
Yeah.
Because what he did, the fact that he came in, Messi hasn't been getting along with coaches. He came in and he had the same story as Messi. He was seen as a foreigner in his own country. He was seen as someone developed outside of Argentina, just like Messi. They connected on that. And when Messi connects with the coach, Messi's happy, the coach is happy, the team fights for each other, and that's what we saw. We're going to lose that.
Messi,
we're going to lose it.
Barcelona, Scaloni, Real Madrid. It changes a little bit, you know.
It changes. We're losing all of that, guys. We're losing that balance that has been found. We're losing the head, the one that put together this team, that built the tactics, that got these players believing again. They got the world to love them again. We're losing that. We're taking him out of the picture. And shortly thereafter, Messi will be gone as well.
Yes, Roy is
Can we make Roy interim? Can Roy be interim, like, on this show? Interim contributor to the show?
Part-time? Oh, you want to kick me out?
When he starts talking, it's like half an hour later. Then
you want to kick me out. That's what you want to do.
So, Rahi, you're offside. Roy, onside. I'm going to agree
100%.
with Roycito today, and I'm going onside on this. I'll tell you one other interim manager that's actually succeeded in this same way is Gareth Southgate, because he was supposed to be the guy that was just supposed to come in, and he stayed on. And so there is some sense to the longevity. Zlatko Dalic was not an interim, but he's had longevity. Didier Deschamps has had longevity. So it is there. And especially for Argentina, I think based on the fact that they've had so many struggles of recent past, I do think that this is going to be a big problem for them. But, you know,
how do you define success for Gareth Southgate?
Well, he hasn't won a major tournament yet. That's the thing. That's why he should. I mean, he still has that thing, right? Losing in the final.
Do you guys see England jerseys on here? What is this? Like the England show now? Like, what the heck, man? No, we're talking about Argentina, man.
No, but Gareth Southgate's a good comp. He's a good comp, but he won. Sorry, he hasn't won. No,
he hasn't won. I don't think he's an example of a successful coach. If anything, he's a guy who has won out his
every soccer show when that has English pundits on it wants to talk about England, and now you two characters have brought on England into a.
You're the one that brought it up.
We are the Argentinian enemies, so we can talk about them, right?
You made an asinine statement about Southgate, saying he's a successful interim manager. He kept his job.
Come on, he's a successful manager. He's taken England to a final of a Euro.
He has.
On paper, one of the best teams in the world. I would put them in the top 4. They're exceptional on paper.
Yeah, I don't know if they look back those old England teams on paper. They were very good too.
They sure were.
They were. Topics for another time. But anyway, in terms of Argentina, all right, let's see what happens to Scaloni. We'll see how it goes with him.
He's not going to stay, man. He's not going to stay, and that is a shame. That is so sad. Oh, I love that man. I adore him. The scene of him crying. You remember when they won the World Cup, and he's stoic for like a minute straight, doesn't blink, doesn't move, doesn't cry, doesn't hug anyone. He just sits with his water bottle, and then he just explodes. That is the greatest scene in any film, show, live event, fiction, nonfiction. That is the greatest scene you will ever watch, right there.
Montiel, Argentina, campeón del mundo.
Great stuff. Roy is actually crying right now. But okay, so that's that. That's the end of this. Copa America, of course, the draw is coming up. Everyone excited for that. So we'll continue with that. And of course, we'll come to you with the next exciting onside offside topic. We'll see whatever comes about from our genius brains, and we'll go from there. So until next time, Roy, as we say on this show, keep watching the beautiful game, and vamos who?
Vamos Argentina, carajo.